Welcome to East Alabama Today, featuring topics, events, and interesting people from all over East Alabama. Hosted by Carl Brady. Now, let's get right to the show. Here's Carl Brady.
Hello, everyone. Welcome into East Alabama Today. I'm Carl Brady. Thanks for being with us on today's program. As always, we'll get you started off with some contact information so you know how to get in touch with us if you have an idea for our show. We want to know about the things that are going on in your community. Fairs, festivals, special events, things that are happening in your neck of the woods. You're our eyes and ears out on the street. You are the way we know what's going on throughout our 9-county coverage area here with TV 24. So we want to know what's happening right there in your backyard. Again, the fairs, the festivals, the things that are going on with your church group, your school, your community organization, things that are happening in your community, make sure we know about them. And the way to do that is to send me an email at cbrady@tv24.tv. That's the best way to get in touch with me. Just send me all the information there, and you never know, you might find yourself being invited to be a guest here on East Alabama Today to talk about your special event. Now, we also want to know about the interesting people who live in your community. Maybe you know someone who's a writer, an artist, or a musician. Maybe they have an odd or an interesting hobby and you think they'd be a great guest for the program. Well, that's exactly who we're looking for. So send me their information, again, to the same email address, cbrady@tv24.tv. Now, if you happen to miss an episode of the show and would like to go back and review some information or watch it again for the first time, or however you would like to do it, you can do that online at our website, tv24.tv. Go to the on-demand section and click on East Alabama Today, and there you'll see a whole series of recent shows that you can choose from and watch at your convenience on your tablet, your phone, on your computer at home, however you would like to watch those programs. Again, you can do that at tv24.tv. We'll be back in just a moment. Today we're going to be talking about one of the biggest social and fundraising events in East Alabama, and that's coming up next here on East Alabama Today. Welcome back into East Alabama Today. Again, I'm Carl Brady. Thank you for joining us on our program. As you can see, our guest is with us today. It is Jennifer Jackson, who is the president of the Kiwanis Club of Gadsden. Jennifer, welcome to the show. Great to have you on.
Thank you.
It's that time of year again. Time to start talking about the Gadsden Kiwanis Pancake Day. It's coming up on February the 20th. We've been doing shows about this every year. We've cooked pancakes here in the studio. We've gotten batter everywhere. We've had Glenn Williams in, we've had Jerry Ware in over the years. This is your first visit with us, but so we're happy to have you to come talk to us about Pancake Day.
Thank you. I did learn that it was one of my duties as the president to come and talk about Pancake Day, much to my surprise, but I'm very glad to be here. I guess that's how it is when you're the president. You kind of learn about things along the way, but I'm glad to be here with you today.
Absolutely. Well, let's just go right into it. Pancake Day has been around. This is the what year is this? 59th, something like that?
That sounds about right, yes. And like you said, Pancake Day is February the 20th, and it seems to be like a holiday in Gadsden. I know I was at an event yesterday, and I said, who knows what's coming up for the Kiwanis Club in Gadsden? And almost the whole room raised their hand and talked about Pancake Day. I think everyone just knows that it's happening in the month of February. It's always the third Saturday in February, so that may be something that people weren't aware of, is how we determine that date. But yes, it's here next weekend, and so we're just looking forward to it and hoping for great weather and a great turnout.
Yeah, it's you want great weather because the line usually extends outside for a little while, at least part of the morning. But it wouldn't be Pancake Day if it wasn't cold. You got to have cold weather for it to be part of Pancake Day. Seems like that's always part of it.
Yes, that's true. We hope, of course, everyone can get inside the building as quickly as possible, but we hope for the long lines because we hope to have a great turnout. And I know, as a matter of fact, last year I believe it was, we had some questionable weather, and we were worried about some ice and things like that, and we were actually very pleased with the turnout that we had last year and with the way the city came out and supported Kiwanis Pancake Day. Absolutely, and
this is an event that has been continually supported for all these 50 some odd years, and it at one point in time was the largest one-day fundraiser, I guess, in the Kiwanis organization all across the country. Regardless of those kind of numbers, it is the biggest social event in Gadsden and Etowah County, and has been for all these years.
Absolutely. I think when people get their Pancake Day tickets, whether they're buying from that Kiwanian they've always purchased from, or a new Kiwanian, or maybe they just go that day and buy their plate of pancakes, they're going with memories of maybe their grandparents taking them, or their mom and dad taking them the Pancake Day, and they know that they're going to run into maybe old teachers or old coworkers or church members, who maybe they've not seen in years, and it gives them an opportunity to catch up, and everyone to go out together and support such an event like that in Gadsden.
Yeah, absolutely. And you see people you haven't seen in years and years, and it may be the only time you see them is that once a year on that third Saturday in February at Pancake Day.
Right. I guess you could say pancakes bring everyone together for a common cause. Come get your pancakes and sausage. And one thing that we want to get the message out to everyone this year is that the price of the pancakes is $5, whether you're there eating in person or you're doing takeout. In the past, we had an additional takeout charge, but to try to make things easier last year, we made the change where that's just an even flat $5 fee. So it's a way for a smaller amount of money, people can know that they're taking part in an event that makes a big difference to so many organizations in Gadsden, so many United Way agencies. It's an opportunity to provide scholarships that are to graduating seniors here in our community. So I think for a small donation, it gives everyone an opportunity to get a good meal, to fellowship with friends and family, and to, again, see people they've not seen in years.
Let's talk a little bit about the logistics of putting together a Pancake Day. You got to have tons of pancake batter. You got to have lots and lots of Dean sausage.
Yes.
You got to have milk and the soft drinks and all of the syrup and all of those things that go with it.
Sugar-free syrup, of course. We have to have that as well.
You got your regular syrup and your sugar-free, and hundreds, literally hundreds of volunteers working over the course of about a week to make this happen. Even though it's just a one-day thing, there's a whole lot of work that goes into it on the part of the volunteers.
Right, and a lot of behind-the-scenes work. Pancake Day preparation starts months ahead, and we've also built that foundation of what we've learned from the experience from years past. We have a binder of Pancake Day material that currently is hopefully under the custodianship of Lisa Osborne, who's over our Pancake Day directions operations this year, and she will at some point pass that responsibility on to another Kiwanian, and we're always training one another to help manage that. But from something where we start Friday as far as hanging the banners, that's one thing that we do with Pancake Day is we allow businesses the opportunity to purchase a banner and have some fundraising opportunities there. So we hang all those banners on Friday, and we'd love for your business to purchase a banner if you've not done that before, or possibly renew a banner that you may have with our club. And we also go in and we have to prep the kitchen floor, put down some material that'll help make sure everyone has enough traction, because we're going to spill some pancake batter, and that batter, it may be slippery, so we want to make sure everyone has a safe working surface. And we have to get the syrup ready. We actually try to warm up the syrup so that we don't have cold syrup going on those hot pancakes as they're coming off the griddles and out of the ovens. And then we've got our sausage preparation, and we are so thankful for Dean Sausage and that relationship that Kiwanis has with them, and we know that everyone is a fan of Dean Sausage, so that's something that people enjoy to come and participate in. And then the takeout is another whole different animal. We've got to have the styrofoam containers and the special flatware that's packaged that is offered to us through Max Packaging, so we're grateful for their sponsorship also. And the special containers of carryout syrup, that's something, it takes a lot of thought to go into the process, but fortunately we've been doing it for quite a number of years, and we hope that everyone does have a smooth experience and that the wait is not too terribly long. And then as far as volunteers, that's primarily Kiwanians. Here in Gadsden, we have about 125 members. That number changes here and there from time to time, and everyone is expected to volunteer for Pancake Day. As members join the club, they know that that's one of their primary duties, is to work that third Saturday in February. And then we also rely on the leadership, the service leadership programs that are affiliated with Kiwanis, like the Action Club, which is our adults living with disabilities. Right. They come and help serve the tables and will help restock, the syrup and wipe the tables down and put out new placemats. And then we also have our Circle K, which our club here is at Gadsden State, and those are students who actually are of an age where they can help cook the pancakes, because you have to be a certain age to operate the griddles. And then we also have our Key Club, which helps operate as runners, and they help work takeout. So it takes a great number of people to pull Pancake Day off, and we have a work roster and try to assign those responsibilities ahead of time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, well, a lot of work that goes into that, and we're going to continue talking about it a little bit more when we come back from the break, so stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back into East Alabama today. Again, we're talking about the Gadsden Kiwanis Pancake Day. It is going to be here before you know it. February 20th, Saturday, February 20th, 6 a.m. until 2 p.m. is the time frame, and it's crowded the whole time, but I think you can find a good time in there that you can get in, and the line usually moves pretty quickly, pretty easily, and of course you got plenty of people to talk to while you wait and while you eat. It is just a wonderful social madhouse to see that many people from Gadsden, Etowah County, and surrounding areas to come together for an event. Jennifer Jackson is my guest from the Kiwanis Club, and let's talk a little bit about the money that's raised. This started in 1957. Since 1957, the Kiwanis Club of Gadsden has raised more than $1.6 million through the Pancake Day, once a year event. That is an incredible amount of money, and it goes right back into community services, mostly focusing on kids and children and things like that. So talk about some of the things that are supported through those monies.
Like you said, it's very successful, and we hope that success continues and are so grateful for that success. We do have an application process where certain nonprofit entities can come and apply for our support financially, and we try to help as many people as we can. We have really supported a lot of the United Way agencies over the years. Like I know we constantly and consistently support the Berry Center. We also support the Boys and Girls Club, and one thing that we do as well is we have a scholarship committee where individuals can apply for scholarships, high school seniors, and they actually come to one of our meetings. We invite them to come if they're selected, to come and pick up their check and tell us where they will be attending school in the fall and what their plans are, because our members have an interest in knowing that they're going to be successful, and we want to do whatever we can to ensure that success. So if someone's going to the University of Alabama or hopefully Auburn University, which is what I would prefer, right. They may meet an alumni at the Kiwanis Club who can maybe give them some pointers about their education or give them some tips about what their future career may be, maybe some things to do there at school. And then also one special project that we have that we partner with the Salvation Army on is we identify, or they identify children maybe who are looking or in need of some help at Christmas time, some families that are in need of help at Christmas time, and a lot of our money will go to support those families. Like I know last year we were able to help approximately 40 to 50 families, through a shopping experience that we provide. So we are very mindful of where that money is going, and we have committees that help make those decisions and make sure that we're getting the most value out of that money that we can. And everything that is raised here with Pancake Day does stay within Etowah County and within Gadsden. That's something that's very important to our membership. As far as our support of Kiwanis International and our state organization, that is part of our membership dues. So Pancake dollars do stay here within Gadsden.
Well, that's great. So when you're enjoying that stack of pancakes and sausage and the drink that comes with it, you're really helping out a lot of different organizations in the community. Talk about the scholarship process. College educations are getting extremely expensive, so everybody's looking for scholarships. How do kids who are interested in applying do that?
Sure. If they know a Kiwanian, we can always get a scholarship in their hand. We also, I believe, make the application available through our website and try to make school counselors aware that we have that opportunity. And again, it's for high school seniors, and those are in varying dollar increments, and that's why we want them to come to our meeting, or we have an idea of what their plans are, because we want to ensure that that is what those funds are used for, is to go toward their tuition or their books. So, not to say, we just want to make sure that we have our hand on that process, and that money is going to its true use. So.
And you guys raise the money. It's more than just a $5 plate of pancakes. You mentioned in the first segment sponsorships and signs and things like that. So you have lots of money that comes in from sponsorships, and it's a regular part of Pancake Day when you go in and you see all the sponsor signs around the upstairs railing there at Convention Hall, and you look to see who's on there. I don't know. A lot of times advertisements like that will just kind of go unnoticed, but for some reason at Pancake Day, people do notice that. They look and they see who's on the signs.
Right. We have our banners, as you mentioned, and there are a numerous amount. I wish I had that number for you, but they're just lined up all around Convention Hall, and individuals will come in and look at the banners, because a lot of times they know that's a business who supports civic clubs and community service organizations within Etowah County, and those people that are there to partake in Pancake Day may hopefully frequent that business, because they know that they're supporting a business that wants to give back to Gadsden. And then we also have our placemats. When you come to Pancake Day, when you're sitting down to eat, hopefully you've got a placemat right there that is another sponsorship opportunity for individuals. They can look down at the placemat, and I think there's probably maybe 12 to 15 different spaces, and I've been told that we do not have any available right now. The placemat seems to be the place to be.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah.
Everyone has the opportunity to purchase a banner.
Very good. Let's talk for a little bit about membership in the Kiwanis Club. How does someone become a member if they're interested in being a part of the Kiwanis Club? How do you become a member? What are the requirements, and what can they expect as a member?
Well, I'm glad that you asked that, because one thing we're doing a little different this year is we are using Pancake Day. We're trying to market ourselves there and hope that individuals who are interested in becoming a Kiwanian will want to learn more about the benefits. We're going to have a special membership booth set up where we're going to have some pamphlets on our club, and we're also hoping to run some slides that show some of our service projects throughout the year. So we're looking for members. Like, we would never want anyone to think think that our club is a secret society or that it's exclusive. Like, we want to encourage people to join Kiwanis, but I will tell you, Kiwanis is for those who want to work. Like, we are a working organization.
You definitely are,
as you know, Carl, from your attendance at the Christmas parade, you know, that is the Kiwanis Christmas parade of Gadsden. So we help make that possible with our members volunteering for the float registrations and the lining up of the parade. And we're very thankful for all of the city's support with Pancake Day and for the parade as well. But that is a big responsibility of Kiwanis. So, but we're always looking for new members, and we meet weekly. Currently, we're meeting at the Gadsden Museum of Art today, actually, Wednesday, and we meet every Wednesday at noon, and we have lunch served. Currently, our catering is through the Fish Market. We have met at the Cultural Arts Center in the past, so we from time to time, you know, may identify a new meeting location, but Gadsden Museum of Art's where we're currently at.
That's a great location upstairs.
Oh yeah, and it's always beautiful. We get to enjoy their changing exhibits. You know, so that's one benefit of us meeting there. But normally, just to become a Kiwanian, we hope that you would have 2 other Kiwanians who would be willing to sponsor you, and normally that's just getting to know you a little bit, and you know, they sponsor you for membership. But if not, you know, we can normally get someone to get to know you and sign off on it. But we would like to invite anyone, you know, who's interested just to come check us out. You know, let us know you want to come to a meeting and see what we're about. We always have an informative program every week that, you know, members can benefit from, that may be about health or a financial matter or a legal matter. And, you know, so we try to bring those programs so that our attendees can get some value out of attending that meeting. And it's a great time to just fellowship and have fun with your fellow Kiwanians.
It is. I get to attend a lot of those meetings, and it's just nice to go and have lunch with a bunch of people.
It is.
Hear a great show like
it
that.
is, yeah.
It's a great show, a great program.
Yeah.
Well, let's take another quick commercial break. We'll come back and wrap things up with a few pieces of information and be back in a moment. Well, time to wrap the show up for today. We've been talking about the Gadsden Kiwanis Pancake Day. Again, it's been going on since 1957. They've raised more than $1.6 million, and you can help them out this coming Saturday, February the 20th. And it's at Convention Hall in Gadsden, as always. And let's see, 6 a.m. till 2 p.m. is the time. It's $5 per ticket, and you can get that in advance from any Kiwanis Club member, or you can just get the ticket at the door as well, and that does include your takeouts. There's no extra surcharge for the takeouts this time. So $5 for everyone to come in and enjoy a great pancake breakfast with wonderful pancakes cooked by the Kiwanians, Dean sausage, Buffalo Rock drinks, and just all kinds of great stuff there. And you can help raise some money for good causes throughout the community. If you want to know more about Pancake Day, you want to know more about becoming a member of the Kiwanis Club, like we talked about, a great website to go check out, GadsdenKiwanis.org. Just go on the web and find out all of the information you need to know right there, and easily accessible for you on the website. All the contact information, all the details, they're right there for you. Jennifer, thank you so much for being with us on the show.
Thank you,
and
Paul.
Look forward to seeing you at Pancake Day on the morning of February the 20th. And we hope to see you there as well. Have a great day.